on internet.
Hey, I'm Will with Noble Locksmith, and you're watching my YouTube channel, Car Key Wizard. I'm an automotive locksmith, and while I definitely don't know it all, I have learned some tricks along the way that I hope will help you while you're out in the field. One thing you can do to help me out, though, would be to subscribe to my channel. And if you like my videos, leave a comment or ask a question, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I make a lot of videos, so if there's something you'd like to learn more about or a video you'd like to see on a car we're working on, just let me know in the comments and I'll put it up as soon as I can. Thanks, and I hope you enjoy watching my videos. Okay, we're on the S500 550. We got a W216 221 build. So if you're looking at it, it's kind of the same as the W164. It's all the same because we're using CGDI. We've got fast adapter with CGDI, 12 volt power with the simulator key wires hooked up per the diagram. Now we wait, so it's collecting. All right, so what'll happen is sometimes it'll come up collecting and then it'll say some error message. This isn't working. Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? You just say yes. Just say okay or yes, whatever, because you want to get to this. You want to get to where you start counting down. All right, so this one is one of the newer ones, and we might be here for an hour. This is the newer, these are the ones they say everybody says they can't do. So these are the ones that'll take an hour. These are the ones you can do with MB or IM. Might take you all day. But if this was 09 or older, you'd be this would already be at 40-50%, right? So that's how fast it's going. That's how long we're gonna wait. Gonna get the hotspot, bring it back here a little bit closer, and as soon as this thing is done, I'll get back on it. But you can kind of know when you see that number starting to count that you're good. So we're going to be able to collect data, upload it, and then generate a password. So check back in a little bit. All right, getting back on this S500. So what's going to have to happen is you're going to have to remove this whole system here, or this whole trim piece has to be removed. It's really easy. It's like 2 screws. So first what you're going to do is open this, because you want to get to that screw right there. Boom. All right, there's one on each side. So we're gonna pull those off. And then there's a little trick. You gotta use a hook. You gotta get in here. You gotta turn it. If you've never done it before, you just gotta get a flashlight. You can look in there and see it. But you use like a little pick with a hook to get it off. That comes out. It's got a couple of plugs. Get that out of the way because it's fragile. And then literally you're reaching right back behind there, pulling out the EIS. So I'm gonna get this off and then show y'all what it looks like. All right, we got the screw off of each side. You can see it's loose now. And then you got this piece that sits right up here under the console. You're gonna pull that out, set it to the back. You got one screw up here that you gotta get out without breaking, without dropping. Get all this little stuff out of the way. Don't lose the screw. All right, now you can see we are loose, all right? So we're loose. All right, now look at that. Look at the back of the EIS. Wow. All right, so, of course I don't have my EIS puller, but you know what to do. On these, this one does not have the ring you can pull off. This one has the 2 clips in the back. You can't do it with holding the thing, but I'll talk to you. You have to pull the clips down while you're pushing the EIS back. It's really easy. Now I'll show you. It's got 2 clips on the back, and you squeeze the clips down while you're pulling it, or while you're pushing from the front. And if you got big ass arms and hands like me, this is a nightmare. If you're a little dude, you're jealous, or gal, then you gotta manhandle these things sometimes if you've done any kind of locksmithing, you know. All right, just perfect angle. Okay, so you see how that's where the clips sit. So when you're squeezing them down and you're pulling that out, and you got your EIS out, right? That's heaven. So honestly, These are like two of the only EISs that we actually have to pull. So like I said earlier, what we saw on the door was a 221. Where is it? 221, right? Now look what we see on the EIS. It's a 216. All right, so let's go in here and look at our spreadsheet. Come on, internet. Okay, so this is a S-Class. All right, 221. What we're going to do is the same CGDI with the fast adapter. All right, so let's go back. Just use this. So wiring diagram. All right, the last one we did looked like this. Okay. Look at the back of your EIS. Doesn't look like that. All right, so let's go to this one. Wow, okay, that looks. So where you're seeing confusion in these EIS numbers, there's just a lot of crossover. I've honestly never even seen a 216. Let's see if we've even got it in diag speed. So S-Class. Yeah, I mean, we're not even seeing a 216. I don't know what that is. We know that under S-Class, there's only two bodies, 220 and 221. This car had 221. So that's just what we're doing. So again, we're gonna do CGDI. Let's move back here. If you haven't, I'm gonna go through this one pretty quickly because in my my 164 build, we did this in depth. So what we're gonna do, we've got the diagram, we've got the cables, we've got the fast adapter hooked to the CGDI, and we've got the IR reader, or they call it a simulation key. So we're gonna hook those cables into here, just like that says.